Alright, Debbie Can here. I've got another question from you from the Hayes and Harris Math SL textbook. This is Chapter 5b.4, Question 4. It says, for this given graph of f of x, sketch these transformations. So we'll start with transformation A, which is 2f of x. That is a vertical stretch. So let's take the graph and we'll make an adjustment to it. We'll stretch everything vertically. So those stay where they are, but this point doubles in height. And these points double in height as well. And we wind up with another parabola, but a skinnier parabola, taller parabola. For part B, we have 1/2 of f of x. And that's also a vertical stretch, but it's going to squish the graph rather than stretch it out. So everything's going to become less tall. So that'll come down to there, that'll come down to there, that'll come down to there, that'll come down to there. And we'll get a much squatter parabola. Having trouble drawing my parabolas. Okay. Next up we have part C, f of x plus 2. This is going to be a horizontal shift. The positive sign means shift in the negative direction. So for part C, we're going to shift in the negative direction 2 units. So this will move over from 1 to -1. That'll move from 1 to 3. This point here is going to move from 2 to 0. And the whole graph is identical, just shifted off to the side. For part D, we have 2x. That's a horizontal stretch. The multiplication by 2 means we're going to squish the graph together until it's twice as thin. And we're going to squish it along the y-axis. So that point's going to remain where it is. This point's going to come in to half its distance. That point's going to come in to half its distance. That point's going to come in. That point's going to come in. That point's going to come in, and we'll get a skinnier parabola. And then lastly, for part E, we have f of 1/2 x. This is also a horizontal stretch. This one's going to stretch the graph outwards by twice as much along the y-axis. So that point stays where it is. This point goes out twice as far. That 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 point goes out twice as far. And we get a much wider parabola.